All right, shalom, shalom. It's Brother Tazadar coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to edifying to the hopefully leg. But before I do that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well, peace and safety, and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth and our truth to sincerity and diligence. All right, all right, man. This is stemming off of a conversation I had with a brother, you know, because in this captivity, in this prison sentence that we're in, under the Americans, with the so-called Americans, which would be the Edomites. All right, we in this joint to take L's, man. We take L's, whatever shape or form that may be. We take L's, okay, and whatever, because everybody's hell in this thing is custom designed for them. All right, so whatever it is that you're going through, just know that the Most High did it. All right, and he orchestrated that, and especially in these times now, man, we see that the prophecies are unfolding. These things that, prophecies are coming to pass. Every day something is happening. All right, and these nations are joining, together, you know, and the confederacy of Esau, Edom, like the people that was in confederate with him is now what had him in a trick bag. All right, we seeing all these things, man. So I say that to say that demons are going to plague even harder, man. So brothers beware, man. Brothers beware. Brothers be vigilant. Brothers be sober minded, man. All right, because real quick, since since I quoted it, I want to say this. First Peter's probably second. Probably wrong as hell. Oh, that's wrong. Uh, uh, just get up. All right, this is First Peter's 5:8. All right, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." All right, and you gotta understand, man. Hey, Job wasn't doing shit. Job was just chilling, right? Job was chilling. All right, being relevant with the Lord. All right, and what happened with Job, man? The Lord allowed Satan to, get down, get busy with Job, man. But Job kept his integrity. All right. Which going into the topic of the lesson is that, we don't control everything. I mean everything. We don't control anything. All right. We don't control anything. Is whatever type of adversity is brought up on you is from the Lord, man. All right, and it's the way how you handle that adversity. It may hurt. Yeah, it will hurt. I'll be the first to tell you it's gonna hurt. Okay, but at the same time, you have to get better at handling, whatever you may go through. Okay, because of the simple fact, hey, like, and which is the main point of the lesson is that we're going to take L's. We're going to take L's in this society. All right. But, you know, who done that? The Lord, man. And like my brother Kaya say, I ain't fucked up about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But yeah, this is Amos. Let's just go to Amos 3. It's Amos 3 and um 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it?" All right, so anything that happens, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai had done it, man. Okay, the Lord done it, man. Okay, it was even an account, man, that I want to say is in Samuel's, First Samuel's 22. Um, yeah, Rahab, First Samuel's 22, probably. It's most definitely not. No, it's not it. Let's see. First Samuel's 22. Uh, No, that's not it. Salaki. It says First Kings 22. Salaki. All right, so and I'm gonna just get straight to the point. It says I'm what it says. This is First Kings 22:19. He says, and he said, "Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahweh said, Who will is Ahab? Slaki. And the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said, On this manner, and the other said on that manner. So they was like, shit, we could do this, or we could do that, or we could do this, or we could do that. Conjuring up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, figuring out what we gonna do to make him fall. What we gonna do to, knock him off the square. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? Like, how? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth and do so. So the Lord orchestrated this. That's the point. The Lord orchestrated. So whatever hell that you're going through, the Lord orchestrated, and you don't control it. It's for you to go through it. Okay? It's for you to go through it, man. All right. So, and like, and it's not gonna be long, man. This is just touching on the topics, as I don't have any, I didn't wasn't really having any precepts lined up like talking about it at all, but we just gonna get into it. So, it's like when you catching hell, man, what can you do about it, man? When you catching hell, when you in this society and you going through shit, what can you do about it? Nothing. Only thing you can do is pray unto the Lord, that, he gives you the strength to get through it. All right. Like he would, like with King David. King David went through a lot, man. And the Lord gave King David the strength, man. All right. But the things that he was going through, he couldn't control it. He couldn't do anything about it, man. Um, so Second Samuel 16 and 10. Right. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, and when King David came to Bahurim, if I said it right, behold, thence came out a man of the family of the house of Saul, whose name was Sh- Shemi. Shemi. I'm probably saying that wrong as hell. Oh, I said it right. So it says, and when I'm gonna start over. It says, and when King David came to Bahurim, behold, thence came out a man of the family of the house of Saul, whose name was Shimei, the son of Gera. He came forth and cursed still as he came. And he cast stones at David, King David. He cast stones at King David. And all the servants of King David and all the people and all the mighty men were on his right hand and on his left. And thus said Shimei when he cursed, come out, thou bloody man, thou man of Belial. I said that right. Yahweh had returned upon thee all the blood of the house of Saul, in whose stead thou hast reigned, and the Lord had delivered the kingdom into the hand of Absalom, thy son. And behold, thou art taken in thy mischief, because thou art a bloody man. See, because what happened was the reason why this was happening to King David, because King David went off and slept with Uriah the Hittite. He slept with his woman and had him knocked off for that purpose. So the Lord had a lot of mercy on David, man. You know what I'm saying? So David was one of the Lord's favorites. So you're gonna say that's unrighteousness with the Most High. No, but he did tell him it's gonna be a judgment that's gonna come out of that. Okay, because he did tell him like a lot of things gonna happen to you. All right. Verse 9 it says, then said Abishai, I'm saying that right, the son of Zariah unto the king, why should this dead dog curse my lord the king? Let me go over, I pray thee, and take his head off. So he wanted to knock him off. Like, man, let me go knock this nigga off. Like, what? Listen to this cat, man. Let me go do that for you. But check what King David said. And the king said, what have I to do with you, ye son of Zariah? So let him curse, because the Lord has said unto him, curse David. Who shall then say, wherefore hast thou done so? You see? Let me read that in NLT to make, give more edification on it. It says, no, the king said, who asked your opinion, you sons of Zerah? If the Lord has told him to curse me, who are you to stop him? You see? So if something happens to you, if you going through something, it's because the Lord orchestrated. So you are not in control of that. The Lord allows something. If your money looking funny, your woman acting weird, or your children, or you just whatever it is, man. The Lord had done such a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if this is happening, what the fuck can you do about it? Nothing, right? Because we're not in control here, man. We are not in control, man. When you understand and you realize that we are not in control, I mean, shit becomes much easier. But your flesh, that's what it is. Your flesh wants to rise up against the inconvenience of what the hell you're going through. But the spirit has to know that, hey, that's why it's the flesh and the spirit warred against each other. All right, now I'm preaching to myself too, man. All right. People think that we get on these videos that we don't go through shit. Yeah, we go through shit. We go through shit so we can be able to minister unto you, you know, the hearers and the followers and the believers of the word, man. You know, so we don't control anything, man. At all. Like what is this in Genesis 30, Genesis 30 and 1, it says, and when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister. What's going on? Man, here we go with this old whack ass computer, man. Oh, okay. Verse 1. Genesis chapter 30, verse 1, it says, and when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said unto Jacob, give me children or else I die. And look what Jacob told her. Jacob's anger was kindled against her, against Rachel. And he said, am I in the Most High stead? Who hath withheld from thee the fruit of thy womb? So like when it's like his woman was wanting something from him, like shit that was out of his control, man. Let's just go to it. Read it in NLT. Then Jacob became furious with Rachel. Am I God? He asked. He's the one who has kept you from having children, right? So his woman wanted something from him bad, big time. You know what I'm saying? But it was out of his control. He can do nothing. He can do nothing about it. You know, which goes to show you he wanted to give her children. Like he probably was trying his ass off, making the wall sweat every night, huh? But it was out of his control. Just like this here in this here captivity, it is out of our control. We can do nothing. You see what I'm saying? We can do nothing except go through whatever the Lord put us through, man. Okay. And then, like when I was on the phone with the brother Kaya, like we had a long conversation. 3 hours. He made a good point. The Lord don't want you to be, and whenever He do put you through stuff, it ain't all that complaining and shit about it, man. And don't be complaining about it. Don't be, crying and like I mean, even though you do have your time to, like to process it, but you can't be all like woe is me, you know what I'm saying, not to the point to where you're not doing videos, you're not doing shows, you're not studying, you're not watching videos because your situation has consumed you, right? Because you only got so long to wrap your head around what you're going through, and that's case in point. Samuel 16, no, it's not 6. Samuel 16. All right, so we're gonna go to First Samuel 15 and um this is First Samuel 15 and 26. It says, "And Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, and Yahweh hath rejected thee from being king over Israel." So, Saul, he was supposed to go knock off all the Amalekites, but then what he did, he saved the king. You know what I'm saying? Agag, I believe. He saved him instead of knocking him off. So he disobeyed the word of the Lord. So through disobedience, the king was rent from him. The king was taken from him, right? The Lord rejected him, from being king. Okay. But Samuel, Samuel loved it, Saul, right? Let's see here. Right. Well, see, and that's basically what had happened. He didn't kill Agag the king, but he saved him. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he kept cattle too, or something like that. You know, look, verse 28. And Samuel said unto him, the Lord had rent the kingdom of Israel from thee this day, and had given it to a neighbor of thine that is better than thou. Right. So check this out. This is verse 35. It says, Samuel came no more to see Saul until the day of his death. Nevertheless, Samuel mourned for Saul, and the Lord repented that he had made Saul king over Israel. Now, here is the point. 1 Samuel 16 and 1. And the Lord said unto Samuel, because Samuel was mourning, the Lord said unto Samuel, how long wilt thou mourn for Saul? Like, look, bruh. No, check this out. I'm going to keep reading. It says, seeing that I rejected him from reigning over Israel. Fill thy horn with oil and go, and I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. So he was like, look, man, hold up, bro. Hey, how long you gonna sit up here and think you gonna mourn for this guy? Right? I rejected him. So you gonna find unrighteousness with me? You know? So yeah, like because he knew that the Lord rejected Saul, so he was mourning for Saul, you know? So that's what you only got so much time to, to be in your feelings, so to speak, man. Okay. You got to pray to the Lord for comfort, man. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is, we can bring out these words, bring out these precepts, but we got to live this. We got to walk this. This has to be a lifestyle. You can't come out here and be a hypocrite, you know, speaking from the scriptures, but not living them. So in this life, man, in this captivity, in this this prison sentence, we don't control anything, and you only got so long to mourn about it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord orchestrate everything. You know what I'm saying? And if anything is happening, it's out of your control. So what you have to do is pray to the Lord to give you strength to to get through it, man. We can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it. Only way we can get to it is to go through it. you know. Like I said, and I'm preaching to myself too, man, because hey, I guarantee you right now, brothers all across the four corners of the earth in the great millstone, or that's teaching the true doctrine of the Lord, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, brothers is going through some shit. All right, brothers is going through some shit because we are at the end of this thing and the demons are coming heavy, man. Okay. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna say shalom.